No texting. In fact, turn your phones completely off or on airplane mode. That'd be great. And also no candy crackling. We don't like that either. So, did you guys put that there? Hello? Anybody? Ugh. I have to do everything myself. Jeez. Okay. Hashtag welcome. Apparently some social media crazed millennial decided to put hashtags to help tell the story. Let's see what we got here. Oh, hashtag once upon a time. Hashtag my other car's a Porsche. Hashtag girls gotta eat.
This is great.
What? You're taking me to dinner?
No, I mean not this dish. Taste this.
No, and it's got apples in it. You know I like apples in dishes. Remember I had that salmon apple crustiness, whatever, and those apple chicken rappos from whatever the place that was called, and like I hate liver. No.
Don, it does not have apples or liver in it.
Wow. And it's got apples in it. They sneaked them in.
A few, maybe.
Really good though. Maybe I like apples in this dish. Here, taste mine.
Really good, Don.
Hmm?
It does have apples. Okay, yours is better than mine. As always.
It's not. Yours is the best. Mine be nothing without yours.
Oh, ridiculous being mushy about sharing food.
Well, didn't have anyone to play my food with as a kid, so now he plays with me. Might feel bad.
Oh, shut up. I'll do a lot of things with you, but I'm not going to play with your food.
It's not dirty. We're treating consenting adults, a dish like you, a dish like you ordered.
Thanks for coming with me to this restaurant. It's a favorite. But we are ridiculous, like kids in a fairy tale.
I don't like fairy tales. They make me nervous. They're so serious and violent, filled with evil characters.
Yeah, fairy tales are lame. As a reporter, I hear a lot of weird stuff.
As a cop, I see a lot of weird stuff. The queen asks the mirror, who's the fairest of them all? The mirror says, Snow White's gonna be the fairest. So now the queen has to kill her, and then eat her.
More yucky than scary. Unless it turns out to be goose liver.
I'll protect you though. Like Prince Charming!
Oh, I hate that protecting stuff. I don't want a dumb Prince Charming from a fairy tale, or anyone else to protect me. I protect myself.
Not even me?
I don't believe in evil. I am a reporter.
Then you protect me then.
I don't want to protect you either.
And what if someone can't protect himself or herself?
Tough.
Hashtag mirror, mirror.
Mirror, mirror, on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Is it a lady stylish and tall, or is it a little girl dwarfish and small?
Fairest flames in their time, lovely as the stars that shine, lovely as the sparkling sea. You are the loveliest queen to me.
In their time, loveliest queen to me?
Perhaps someone whose royalty has yet to be will someday grow to outshine thee.
Oh, silence, you shiver with fear. You'll shatter.
Wait, where are you? I see through your eyes, speak through your thoughts. Don't blame me. In your time.
Oh, don't snivel. Don't babble either. You're telling me I've lost my throne? In her time. While stupid, does suggest a certain crime.
Hashtag an apple a day at the hospital.
You're at the house for a seer. Let's see, we're talking evil here.
We are not talking at all. I'm here to report on a woman who endured a murderous attack on her family. I'll talk to her and no one else.
Yeah, we don't believe in evil anymore. That's old time stuff.
Name's Ben. I saw hot dogs. Talk about evil. Well, evil's like an uncooked hot dog. You don't have to talk about it.
And you're all reporting down. You trading good and evil for what? Crazy, insane?
That would be sane and crazy.
A lady's right. You have good and you have evil. Saying goes good, crazy with evil. She's a smart lady.
If good will go with evil, smart guy, then sane will go with crazy. Smart lady? Of course it would.
Oh, that's what I just said, what you just said. Of course, what would?
Good with evil, sane with crazy. Are you listening?
Nope.
Same with good. Good with sane. Sounds the same to me. No difference how you say it. Sane is good. Sane is better than evil.
No, what if a person just naturally hurts other people? You know, kills, does evil stuff. Like in the fairy tales, you know. But that person, they're not crazy. They know right from wrong.
Tell him to go away, would you? Please.
That's crazy to do evil stuff.
We didn't break your whole worldview, sane and evil. What if you just can't tell?
Whether we can tell or not, it doesn't matter. Asking people whether they're crazy or sane is different than asking them if they're good or evil. So what you ask about the people is more important than the answer.
I love it when my cheeks get flushed over a good argument.
When have you ever had a good argument?
Oh, he's having a good one right now with you.
No breakfast today, running all over town. I'm too hungry to deal with you.
Well, I was gonna eat this hamburger. Want some?
That's poison. You know, that's beef in a hamburger, not ham.
And what are your hot dogs made out of? Beef, right?
I don't know. No beef. Have one of my hot dogs and you taste what's in them.
Yeah. How about I?
I'm not going to eat your hamburger or any part of it.
So what, that part of our relationship was over? No more sharing food?
What relationship?
The lady's telling you she doesn't want any of your hamburgers. She wants one of my hot dogs. Mustard or relish?
I don't eat hot dogs. Thanks.
Smart lady. Won't I interest you in one of my hot pretzels?
I am a reporter. I am a good one. I'm here to do my job, to report.
So report us something then. All right. A lady was in her 11th month of sitting in a basket on top of a pole to raise money for needy children.
It was cancer research. I already wrote that story.
Okay. And a guy who hears about it travels halfway across the country to propose to her. And that's all he knew about her. That she'd been sitting on top of a pole.
Hashtag modern romance.
You can tell you're no reporter. Did she accept?
Think so? Maybe she did. I can't remember. Or that's all the reporter reported.
What does a guy want with a girl if all he knows she was sitting in a basket on top of a pole?
I don't know. Maybe he just felt there, she was good. Send a basket for charity.
You know, a basket case like that needs charity.
And come on.
I am going to report on Dinah. Miss Dinah, you got that? I'm going to get her story directly from her and not from the police records. Okay?
Hashtag
Tabloids! We drove them out on the highway where it goes through the forests. Cheryl, Damon, Christy, and me. Such a beautiful family on our way to a beautiful picnic. And suddenly, a wild-haired guy appeared in the road. I didn't even see from where. His eyes were glazed, all white, like the tops of a donut. His pupils were small black pinholes and weird. His red hair completely covered his ears. He wore crazy patched jeans, like one diamond patch here and one red heart-shaped patch there. Not on his knees or anything, but other places. did was get the kids in the car
And drive away.
and then he disappeared.
Hashtag true or false?
So what do you think? She's lying, right?
That's no way to talk about a lady. That's terrible what happened to her.
You can't accept her, can you? That she's a woman, a mother, and that she was left alone to protect her children and defend herself. She did just that.
She's a liar!
She frightens you, so you don't believe her.
You frighten me too.
You're not so tough, are you? I'd probably frighten you. Hot dogs frighten you.
As a reporter, I hear a lot of weird stuff, and I believe that people are telling the truth. As a person, I believe in people. And I believe in Miss Diner.
As a cop, I always assume that people tell me exactly what they want me to hear. Look, I can't let you believe her. You'll get hurt. But what are you so mad
Don't
about?
tell me I get hurt. Don't protect me. Stop. And you know damn well why I'm mad. I want to interview her. I wanted to yesterday when the story was fresh.
Well, why didn't you? Am I the only one with the simple
Well,
sense
he
to ask?
knows damn well why. His office told me her hospital was in the south end. So I drove down there, made a fool of myself, wasted my time, and then learned that she was here in the north end. You and your buddies had a good laugh.
No one was laughing at you, man.
And she knows. You know, at first I thought maybe you were no good, but then I liked you because you were with a fine lady like this. But you don't like that other lady, so I don't get you. You know, you ought to leave them both alone. Maybe you lay off a little, or maybe later you can lay on a little. Throw out the disgusting hamburger and eat a hot dog like a man.
Excuse me, Miss Diner.
Just call me Di.
Miss Diner.
Di, just Di.
Is it a nickname? Guy? Like what people do when they get shot?
No, it's a nickname, like Di is short for Miss Diner, Ven is short for Ventano. Don't you know how to talk to the ladies?
Di, would you be able to answer a few questions about your terrible experience? You know, it's been terrible. You have all our sympathies. Can you talk about it?
But I look too terrible to be interviewed. Could you hold this? I want to fix myself up. You know, I only have one arm. I don't want you to think too poorly of me.
I can do that. The brush a little.
Oh.
The wilder stranger who attacked you.
Are you going to write an article in the newspaper about me?
I hope so.
Oh, well, I'll keep all the articles in my iPad with the pictures of my babies. Can I get a picture of you?
Oh, and me?
Sure. Can you tell me about the wilder stranger?
Oh, don't you want to see pictures of Cheryl? Cheryl, swipe right, please. And Damon, swipe right. And Christy, swipe left. That terrible stranger, he shot at us. He shot us again and again.
Did he appear on the road from nowhere?
Well, we didn't know to be frightened at first. And there are always hikers on the trails, and in the thick woods, you usually don't see them, but they're there.
You driving around very often. What were you doing up there?
This man's a detective, Miss Di. This is my interview.
And he's not a nice man.
You don't have to answer any of these questions or pay any attention to him at all.
Just curious, Miss Steiner. You don't have to answer any of
Miss
my questions.
Diner.
Die, just die, both of you.
I'll call you Miss Steiner. Thank you very much. Professional courtesy comes with my profession.
Oh, you didn't see a vehicle further down the road? You didn't pass a parked car, a driveway, or a road crossing in the last mile or so driving through the woods?
You see, Miss Steiner, each of us like to place the incident.
The shooting. Don't explain things for me.
I didn't see any cars on the road or any car that may come from or go to or anything.
Just curious, where are you driving on the road, Miss Steiner?
I stopped for a wild-haired stranger. He stared, he got out and he started shooting Chrissy and David with his trucks and Cheryl with her dolls.
The evidence suggests that enough bullets were fired so that whoever was shooting either had help or needed to stop to reload.
Or had two guns. Did the stranger say anything at all that might indicate why he was shooting at you and your children?
Well, Cheryl was beautiful. And so was Christy. Some even say she was more beautiful than me. I know I look ugly right now. God. But Cheryl, she was so brave. She threw herself with her dolls in front of Christy to protect her. She didn't know that Christy had already been hit in her little heart. And David, he just stared at the gunman. He knew he couldn't stop him, but he would have protected us if he could have. I gotta move on. I gotta find out what they're saying about me in the newspapers. I gotta carry on with this. I'm gonna visit Daryl and Cheryl every day in the hospital, and I'm gonna bring them pictures of things the way they used to be, and I'm gonna bring them their trucks and their dolls, not the shot ones, but the ones that were good. Did you want to see a picture of Christy again, and maybe see her dolls? Are you gonna take pictures of me for the newspaper when I'm looking a little better? No, Donnie wouldn't even like me right now. He's a nice guy, but he doesn't live here. He's so disappointed in the way I look now. It's Cheryl's birthday soon. And I want us to celebrate as a family. I'm gonna bake a big cake with chocolate frosting, heaped up in mountains. I used to bake for the school bake sales and the class parties. 8 little candles that we can all help blow out, just in case Cheryl isn't strong enough to get a really good hug.
The old world is with you and with your family.
We love you.
We're watching you.
People are always watching me, but I look so tragic right now. This tragic look is really unattractive. I hope you don't think I always look like this.
Oh, you look beautiful.
This wind is sweeping at my neck. Could you pull up my collar a little bit?
Of course.
Thank you. And the left side, please. Thanks.
Nice lady. Makes you cry. You got your kids in the car, and then some crazy guy in the woods comes and...
It's not getting really that bad. You can at least live in my family.
Well, you don't know anything about friends. I'm a reporter first. Don't stand in my way.
Oh, woman first.
Well, that was bad to say.
I'm a reporter. And you wouldn't let me do my job, you utter dick.
A detective.
I am going to go and look at the records.
Well, and there's not much to look at.
I don't need you to tell me what's in the record. There's apparently enough so you and your buddies can work over a very vulnerable woman.
Look at you. You bought her whole show, didn't you, Anna? But you can't make a hero out of her just like that. You have to investigate. You won't like what you see in that record, Anna.
Oh, protecting me. Let's see what's there.
And there were 11 bullets fired into that car.
Are you counting bullets right now? You must really not like women.
No one fires that many bullets. And she had powder burns on her sleeves. Good old-fashioned powder burns, like the ones in the old detective movies.
Starring an old-fashioned detective like you?
Oh, here
I'm not interested.
Yeah, she's not interested, and this is not a movie.
we go. Shut up. How come my help's so suddenly undesirable, huh? Hey, we worked together before.
Not too often. A grieving mother tried to hold on what remains of her family, and you are hunting her like a common criminal.
She's not common. She went driving on a deserted road with no destination.
She was going for a drive, a picnic, whatever.
Yeah, picnic.
Ugh. No one goes on a picnic without a lunch bag or a picnic basket at least. And in the old detective movies, the detective usually asks the beautiful lady for a drink.
We gotta decide whether or not this is a movie or if this is real.
You are a prehistoric doll that You're staring at your skirt instead of her case. I'm a reporter, and you can't accept her, just like you can't accept me. There is a conflict of interest here.
And what's that?
I am a crime reporter. I'm not interested in you.
And I'm crying.
You are a detective, a source of information, someone who could distort what I report. My perspective, me, myself. You told your buddies to send me to the wrong hospital yesterday. I hate it.
And it wasn't me. You told me not to protect you. You should have checked. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right here in this iPad. Every story, every photo I can find of myself. This is my book. My life now. But look at me. Why do they always have to have mirrors and bars? You look beautiful. I believe in you. Oh, you do? Beautiful. You know my arm is still stiff. I can't really brush my hair properly. Would you mind getting the back of your stripes? Terrible expression. Other people depressed look.
I'd be depressed too. Your hand's so beautiful. I know how important that is. I wish my hair looked like that.
Depression makes my body unattractive. Everything sags. Oh. You know, they won't let me see my children just because I try to protect them. They say they don't want to see me.
No one knows what to believe. Turn your head a bit. Oh, the soft evening light brings out the colors in your hair. They think they have all the evidence.
But they made up all that stuff. Men, I hate them.
But you told them all those things you
Oh,
couldn't.
they frightened me. They tricked me. And I always say what I think you have to, especially with men. I will never say it again. Never. I will never do what men want again. I had to do it. I loved Donnie so. I knew that he was married and he didn't want any children, but he loved me. He was going to leave his wife for me, but I knew he hated children so much. So if I was going to have them, I couldn't have children.
First you wouldn't even give his name, only Donnie or something. So no one believed he existed. But then they tracked him down and he testified against you.
I met her in the bar. Just a one-night stand. Nothing. I ain't leaving anybody for anybody. I love my kids just fine. Okay, some women, you date them a little bit, you give them a little sweet loving. They make them a whole romance out of nothing. Okay? Bad judgment. That's all.
You want to look at my iPad? Nobody's talking about me now. One small article about my arrest today. They'll forget me. Forget about me. Lock me up. That's what they want to do. God, my children. You know, they don't want me to be with my children. So they put me on trial when all I wanted to do was hug them and cuddle them so we could love each other. But they don't want that. So they put me on trial. So maybe I should get a new baby.
You have enough babies. You just lost Christy. The world knows, I know, you can't replace her.
You know what? I picked out my new baby's father. He comes in here sometimes. That's why I asked you to meet me here.
What? You can't do that. Don't even say it.
He's beautiful. He's gentle. He needs me and I need him and need me. I see him with you. He'll be a good father. I'm sure he's a good man. I mean, to hell.
What? Who? How did you know? No, you cannot do this. You are going to prison. I mean, what if you are going to prison? How will you know you get pregnant?
It's that time for me. Hey, what are you doing here?
Where?
Where I am.
Dawn? Don't come over here. I'm asking you not to.
Are you kidding me? Was there something between you two?
No?
I'm going home. Forget this.
You can't be here and be going someplace else. You with me or you doing other stuff?
Depends. Doesn't it? Where you are? You're cute, though. It seems like you got something to brush your lovely hair.
You like it? Think you can manage it?
Manager. I think so.
Stay away, please.
Don't mind her.
Mind her. No obey her. She's just trying to protect me. If she's not careful, though, I might just ignore her.
Oh, I report you.
You're the reporter. But what will you do if I don't go over her?
I won't ever forgive you.
No, don't talk to her. Talk to me. No wonder you don't know what you're doing. You don't even know who you're talking to. Talk to me. What's your name?
Don.
Good name, Don. I'm Don.
I know.
Come have a drink with me. You're tall. I love a man that's so tall. You make me feel like a little girl to have you so tall.
What will your husband say?
No husband.
I report you.
Again, the reporter.
You know what I mean?
Off the case now. What will my wife say? Just kidding. No wife.
Well, that's too bad. I like experienced men, especially when they have someone else. Know what I mean?
I hear you clearly, but, well, I like it.
Everybody likes.
Interesting. See, that makes you dangerous. Want to care about yourself?
Yes, she's done. Very.
Trying to protect me? But who can care for someone who only cares about herself?
I care about you. Your pleasure is mine. I'm no danger to you. I want your baby.
Oh, you are disgusting, both of you.
Don't mind her. With your baby and me, Daddy, I'll have you whenever I need you.
You hurt me.
Pretty bracelet. Want to try it on? Could you give me a little scratch just beneath my shoulder blades? Thanks.
First, you thought the jury wouldn't believe you. I can believe you. I can't love you. Whatever.
She thought no one would believe her kids had been kidnapped and killed, not all three together. So she packed them in a car to drive them to a distant place in the forest to kill them, just to be with her latest lover from out of town.
He's an ugly man.
Oh, he was just repeating what he heard. Could you scratch a little bit lower? He was mad at me. I don't want to see him anymore.
She convinced herself that her new out-of-state lover wanted her, but not her children. So she decided to get rid of them.
Where did he hear that?
I thought he would understand. I mean, we all would understand. Could you scratch all over, please?
She stopped in an isolated spot in the forest, took out her pistol, and shot at her own children. She missed and reloaded just to keep shooting. Powder burned to show all the shots were fired from inside of the car. She said the kids were dragged into the dirt, but they were still in their seatbelts.
You trusted him.
I didn't think it would matter.
She began to wonder whether people would believe her. So she fired into her own arm. And she threw the gun into the woods and drove slowly back to town.
You told him about throwing the gun away?
Oh, I just say things sometimes to make a point. I was trying to impress him.
I love you, but sometimes I think you're crazy.
But I'm not crazy.
You make no sense.
Christy is still alive. I will find her. The judge said I am not crazy. I know right from wrong. I do.
So now you say you didn't do those things. And you expect to be believed and let go free?
I will.
As if you're innocent. And they believe you. And the wilder stranger is real.
I am. And he is real. I saw him.
I want to believe you, but will any of jury? What about that interview with the girls? We heard your case.
Hashtag Duck Fever. Miss Dyer! Miss Dyer! Is it true that you know all the mass murderers? Is it true? Is it true that you know the freeway sniper?
Yes, I do.
Is it true? Is it true that you know the airport stalker personally?
Girls, I do.
you about other things. Important things.
You believe me, and that's important. People always believe me one at a time.
Yes, they do. But the jury didn't.
The jury, I'll appeal. I talk to the jury one at a time. One at a time. You know they made a mistake.
Well, it doesn't matter now. It's too late. If you are having a retrial, it will be with another jury. Oh, you are making no sense.
Are you all right? Well, you ought to sit down. Maybe you're not ready to leave the hospital. Not just yet. You might be experiencing some postpartum depression. Okay, that's...
I'm not the patient here.
Patients get
Okay?
panicky. It happens. A sedative might help.
I'm not the patient here.
Hashtag light bulb.
Maybe I should play along. That could be a good story. See the headlines?
Hashtag follow back.
I could help you settle her down a little bit, if you like.
What are you doing?
Listen, you'll be okay. Just cooperate. You'll be doing me a favor, actually.
Time to go. There's a prison cell waiting for you.
Oh, well, maybe for us, but not a prison cell. Well, I almost got away. You know, that would really upset you if I got away and found the wild-haired stranger that did this and proved my innocence.
Let's go.
Watch for me in prison. I'll be the one with the wiggle and the giggle. I'm gonna appeal. I'm gonna have appeal, get it? I'm gonna find the wild-haired stranger that did this to my children and prove my innocence. I'm gonna have my balance in my hand.
Hashtag broke the internet. Plan B. At the prison.
You are always the best looking. Everybody talks about you. And I'm so lonely.
I'm lonely too. Shh.
You have everybody. The guards last for you. They peek in to see you change it. You have all the women inmates too. All I want is to see my husband.
Well, I want my babies. You only have a few years. You will be all right.
Don't touch me. I know how powerful you are. But you don't have to prove your power with me. Don't touch me. You are the handsome one, the beautiful one, the center of attention, but you can't get me. You can't have me.
I don't want to get you. Just talk. If I earn every possible hour off of good behavior, I'll still be in here 26 years. I'll be 50 by the time I get out of here. Who'll want me then? You don't care.
I do. But everybody here idolizes you. And I'm alone.
I'll be too old. Too old to find a wild-haired stranger that did this to me. My kids will have forgotten me. Cheryl doesn't write. Damon doesn't know how to. You only have a few more years, and your husband, he writes, he visits.
How do you know?
I listen. I hear them calling you to the visitor's chamber. What are you doing there?
I once say, you make fun. And I'm afraid to get in trouble out there without me.
Tell me. It's natural. We all do it when we get it.
I love him. And I'm afraid to get in trouble out there. And I don't want you to talk about him. You have all the men outside as you have all the women inside.
I have no one. These women wouldn't give a doggone about me on the outside. When I have someone, I want them to be desperate for me, willing to do anything for me, especially if they have someone else willing to give up everything for me.
Fair enough. All this men, this women. What do you want from me?
They're not like my babies were. I don't have them that way. I'm gonna escape.
If you're asking me to go with you,
I'm not going. But where will I go once I get over the fence? Where?
I don't know.
Your husband, he's kind, gentle. You told me that. He's like you. Maybe he'll help.
I love him. Leave him alone. And you won't escape. Not really.
Attention all guards! Attention all guards! We have an escape alert! All prisoners report back to your cells immediately! Attention all guards! Escape alert!
Hashtag trending.
Miss Elizabeth Diner has been reported missing from the State Women Detention Center, and she's assumed to have escaped. Miss Diner is serving consecutive sentences for the murder of one of her children and attempted murder of 2 others. She had threatened the lives of most of the people involved in this trial, including this reporter. She is expected to leave the state and is considered dangerous.
Hashtag IRL, or in real life.
Miss Elizabeth Diner has been located no more than 2 miles from the State Women Detention Center, where she escaped 2 weeks ago. She is said to have spent most of the time in the bedroom of the husband of her former cellmate. The police have the house surrounded and secured. All uninvolved individuals have been evacuated, and the 2 occupants of the bedroom have been warned to surrender peacefully. Miss Di, as she prefers to be called, is loved by some, but considered the embodiment of evil by others. Total evil and unpredictable.
My vision shatters. I no longer see. My queen is gone. She has abandoned me.
Hashtag abandonment issues.
Two individuals are coming out. Di, and presumably the husband of her former cellmate, in front of her.
I would like to say that Di is an honest woman. The most honest woman I have ever met. I believe her, every word she says. She's innocent. She got a raw deal. I would do anything for her. I wish I had more to help, more to give.
Hashtag daily selfie.
I have all of the newspaper clippings since I left the women's detention center. It's easy to say bad things about a person. I taught Sunday school. I helped the elderly. I am a mother who tried to save her children from a wild-haired stranger. This will have to do, right? For my arrest.
not back there with the other reporters.
Yeah, I'll get in trouble for it.
Not with me.
You want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
We lost a lot right now. You got anything left in you?
Yes. I have something left in me.
Yeah.
Oh. Hashtag happy ending. How about them apples?